What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another round of War Robots. My name is Stu. Today, I didn't have any particular reason for recording, but now that I'm sitting here, I was just thinking one thing that we could talk about actually is dealing with Ao Mings. And I'm sure there's plenty of ways to deal with them and whatnot. But one way that I found actually pretty effective, especially so my emphasis on this is for the laser Ao Ming, so running the I have no idea how to say these, but the like gendarme or whatever and the cuirassier. I have no idea how to say those words. I should probably find out. Anyway, an Ao Ming that is running those. One way that I found very effective for handling them is using this guy and then this guy. These are the Hades I talked to you guys about before. But I found a really effective method of using the Spectre. So my goal, we're just going to jump into a round here, but my goal is just to jump into a round with you guys, and we'll hopefully be able to get some footage of each of those guys against some Ao Mings. I mean, I've been running up against tons and tons of them. There's been a massive flood since the last two events have been going on. So we'll just drop into a TDM because that's what I generally tend to run. I feel that I get the most amount of silver there, and I'm still upgrading so many things all the time. So I need the silver. Right now I'm trying to get another rhyme leveled up, but they're just so dang expensive. So Valley map, I tend to lead with the Ao Guang a lot, and that's what I'm going to do here in this round. One reason that I really like to do it is because the Ao Ming works really, really well for breaking the enemy advancement. So getting people to use their abilities before they actually would want to use their abilities. Because of its built-in rockets, they can go over cover, and then the Scourges actually deal quite a bit of damage themselves. So I generally tend to do that, and that kind of breaks... often it breaks the advance of the enemy team players. So we'll just keep giving that guy a little bit of love. He's going to leech here again in a second, or he should. Yeah, it looks like he just activated it. Or no, that's my teammate. They're probably leeching each other. So I'll just I'll hang out behind him and we'll... There we go. Okay, so it looks like he just came off of that. And then we'll give him some zappies. Sounds like we have someone with Gus behind us. Yep. Okay, so he's looking to isolate me. I'm not going to let him do that, so I'll retreat towards my team. We're not going to let that guy sneak up behind us and get the advantage when we're by ourselves. So that's why I retreated towards my team. That's also a good rule of thumb if you are facing a Ravana. If possible, retreat towards your team, because your team can help you keep suppressive fire on a Ravana, potato, tomato, so that you can actually take one down. I mean, you all know how absolutely annoying they can be. Best taken down with your teammates. Alright, so that guy's got a bunch of cryos, so we won't let him get to the better of us. We'll just play Ring Around the Rosie here. See if we can acquire another target. Okay, so here's a Ravana too. The Ao Guang can actually be pretty effective, especially... and the Scourges as well, just as a weapon in general, can be pretty effective against taking down Ravanas. That one doesn't appear that it had the pilot skill. It just was. It didn't feel like it the way that it was being run. Pretty unlikely. All right, so I'm gonna get taken down here. I may have been able to make it and take out the leech had I used my healing module, but I don't know. That would have been a gamble and could have been just a waste of power cells. Obviously, I have a lot of those, so it's not that big of a deal. But all right, so we've got a Ravana coming in. It looks like we got my teammates all here. All right, so this guy's looking to isolate me, so we'll just... oh, never mind. Okay, so it looks like he's moving in for the teammates. All right, so there's his phase shifts. Okay, pew some more. Again, best taken down with the team. So we'll move off of that guy. Alright, and we'll skirt him so he doesn't have fire and he has to reacquire us as a target. So don't let him do that. The Strider can be very effective against the Ravana for that reason. constant target acquisition. Also very effective against target lock weapons, so if you're facing an enemy that has scourges, using the Strider's ability can be very, very effective at breaking target lock, which can save your life over and over again. It'll allow you to be able to continually attack the enemy player while they're unable to attack you. Alright, so he's phase shifting. Luckily I've got a unleveled anti-control module here. Alright. Oh, I was just trying to move in to break that target lock. I feel like my team just completely folded. Oh, dang it. Actually, my intention was to use the bulwark. Okay, so here's a laser Ming right here. So let's go ahead and bait him to move out into the open. And we'll be like, oh no, we're so helpless. Oh no, help me. Alright, so he was looking the other way for a second. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. We wanted him to shoot into our shield for a minute. And obviously that doesn't look like it did tons of damage, but remember, he was also healing when that happened. So we basically just invalidated his healing ability. Oh. Yeah, this is an issue. There we go. Luckily we've got teammates here. Oh my gosh, Ravana is so annoying. It really bothers me, actually, in like any game when there's things that you play against that either they're just bullet sponges, kind of like how the traditionalist Falcon has been, or they keep you from being able to actually play, like the Ravana. Like you just can't do anything. You just have to sit there and wait until they're done phase shifting. I really dislike things like that in games. I mean, I'm sure you guys find it annoying as well, but that I was gonna say that Ming is gonna be shooting at me. Oh, dang it. Alright, we want our shield knocked down all the way by that guy. This guy's going to try to land. Yeah, I was going to say if he was smart, he'd be trying to break our... use the suppression on us and then also get inside of our shield so that he can take us out. Alright, so, I mean, we're completely surrounded. It looks like a lot of my teammates gave up. Which is unfortunate, and I'm not going to be able to showcase what I was talking about here, but the trick I was talking about with the pulsars, I mean, it's probably pretty obvious to a lot of you guys, but with the Titans, they have a hitbox that is about 15 meters larger than the actual Titan is. So that's something you can keep in mind when you're fighting one, is that you don't have to be within 600 meters to be shooting them with your pulsars. You can be at like 615 and you can be hammering away at them safely while they can't actually do anything to you. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out at least. We got too many players. Oh, it doesn't help. I actually just realized that we're facing the MX clan. I thought this was just a bunch of randoms that we were up against. I guess I got distracted just talking to you guys, but I guess we'll try to drop into another round here. I don't think there's any point in sticking around watching that. That's just like watching someone get kicked while they're down. Anyway, it felt like at least 3 of our teammates probably just straight up gave up. So we'll try to drop into another one. At least dropping in right now, we know we're not going to face that clan, but I guess we'll see what happens. I should have been paying more attention instead of just chatting up with you guys about super random stuff. I could have been a little bit more invested in the game. So again, for the same reason, I'm going to drop into the Ao Guang. And these players over here are the ones that I generally will focus for a minute. A lot of times it's some Ao Juns, or if I see a leech coming in here. See, I got him to use his leech ability, so now his advance on... It looks like he was heading towards just beneath the... where the center beacon usually would be. We broke his advance over into that area. And then these players, we had another player leech onto us. There's a couple Ao Juns over there or something, or maybe that's a Nightingale. But that's a general idea, is as a play style and trying to be a team player, making little assessments like that of the battle, breaking the advance of the enemy, because that really can actually having the momentum at the beginning of the battle that like if your team doesn't have a good advance and stuff like that, that really can make a huge difference. So just something to keep in mind, and I'm sure a lot of you guys already do that. Or I mean, there's other ways to play too. There's obviously not one single way to play. That's just one little thing that I like to do. I'm not sure what this is. There we go. All right. So he's using his leechy deal. All right. So let's. Okay, his leech should be done now. Oh, man. His leech was done, but alas, phase shift. I'm trying to back off here. Alright, so I guess from here, let's move over towards where the center beacon normally would be, but, you know, since we're in TDM. And from there, I think we can mount a little bit better of an assault on these players that are hiding out over here. I'm not sure if this guy knows that I'm here. Okay, so that's a falcon. Okay, I didn't realize this guy was so close, but we should probably hammer him. Oh, he's probably just about to get his ability back as well. Alright, let's move over here and we'll help, we'll assist with this falcon. It's nice, as annoying as hydras and stuff like that are, they make for a really great distraction to have on your team. So they can be a valuable asset, and I know a lot of people probably would like to argue with me on that, but keeping them alive can make for a very good annoyance of the enemy team. Be very effective. So the whole idea behind that monologue was actually coming over to assist with this falcon, but had an opportunity there to take out a higher value target, the nightingale. All right, that guy moving in. Okay, so he's leeching now. Switch targets. Alright, that guy just came out of stealth. We should be able to take him out with our built-in rockets. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to actually demonstrate what we were talking about before, now that we're not getting murdered by, you know, an entire clan. That was pretty rough, that last round. So, alright, so we got a WR ampage. I'm just kidding, guys. I know that it's Rampage, just so you know. And hopefully this recording is actually working. I was messing around with some OBS settings the other day, just seeing if I could get something working. And I'm trying something a little different, so I have my phone connected wirelessly to my laptop, and that's the video feed that you guys are getting. Okay, so he's backing off outside of 300. And his leech ability's gone, so that's our chance to deal some damage. And he realizes that, so he's trying to come in and finish me off. Luckily, I had that teammate of mine, that Ao Jun, came in to help finish that guy off. Ooh, barely made it into my ability there. Looks like an Ares. All right, see what we can do here. We've made pretty good use of this Ao Guang. This is actually pretty common. I really have enjoyed the Ao Guang for a long time. Very, very useful bot. Alright, so we did pretty well. I feel like my teammates might be struggling to keep this little horde back over here. So I think what we're going to do, we'll try to pepper some of these guys, but I think the goal is actually going to be to move over top of that hill over there, and we'll sweep in behind them. Oh, actually, never mind. I forgot that they had a Wayland that moved in with them. That's not great. Yeah, we can be more effective right here, I think. Oh, there we go. Someone just knocked down, speaking of team play, someone just knocked down the Wayland's Ansel shields, so best to take advantage of that. Use our heal ability so that we can actually do some sustained fire here. Alright, I really wish I could go hit that guy, but I don't think that's going to happen with that guy behind me. Yeah, that was an AJ, so kind of glad that I didn't. Oh, he's leeching now. Better back off. Alright, so this guy's got glaciers, and he's just dropping down now. That's actually something else with any of the flying mechs. Dropping down so that you run into a wall can give you quite a bit more flight time. So with the Ao Guang having your resistance, or with the Ao Jun having the stealth ability, it can really be a game-changing maneuver by running into a wall. It could save your life, or it could allow you to dish out the damage that you're trying to do while you're actually in flight. So there's something to keep in mind there. Looks like there's some artifacting going on with the video, so not sure that I'll keep this, or if I do, I apologize for the quality there. Alright, so we got that guy. Hard to tell if that was a tier. I think it's a tier. Yeah, looks like. I was going to say, it's hard to tell if it was a tier or if it was an Ares. There we go. Dish some damage to that guy. Alright, and we'll back off. So if it's got Terrans, that's probably... Yeah, I was going to say it's probably a Fenrir. Alright, so what do we got? Alright, so we do have a guy up there. We should probably just get this bot taken out. There we go, that's what we wanted. He's got a couple seconds of a delay before he could actually reactivate that, so we'll dish some good damage to that guy and get taken out on purpose. I guess the best place to start hitting this guy is going to be from here. Alright, so watch this. So we get into, like... Whoops. Here we go. So we'll start hitting him here, and then I'll see if I can back off so I can show you guys. Well, now I've got to reload. But anywhere between like 10 and 12, it also depends on the direction that the mech is moving. So if the Ao Ming is moving backwards from you, you don't have quite as much freedom there with that 15-meter wire mesh radius that I was mentioning the Titans had. So that's just something to keep in mind. But it allows you to maintain a distance from them where they can't hit you. But don't get like so close because your robot, in my case the Spectre, it also has a wire mesh frame that sticks out. So that's just something to keep in mind. And he's moving in, so it's not going to be the best time to be able to showcase that. But see if we can lock down this Arthur here. Uh-oh, that guy has the anti-stealth quantum radar, whatever dude pilot. Alright, so he's heading off that way. Is that the Ao Ming there? Or is that an Arthur? That might be an Arthur trying to climb up on top. Have you guys seen that little trick? You probably have. I'm the one who's behind on War Robot stuff. Alright, so we got that guy. Alright, see if we can lock him down there at the top of the stairs and let that Arthur... Oh, the lag. Oh, I hate the lag, man. I was going to try to lock him down at the top of the stairs so that this Arthur on my team could actually lay into him a little bit. Alright. I'll lay the pressure on that guy. We'll just jump in here. I kind of want to get into my... How didn't he die? I was going to say I kind of want to get into my my node in so that I can get a few heals in. So, yeah, maybe we'll see if we can get taken out, and then I can heal up some of these guys. Maybe I can just drop into them. I wasn't sure if I had been in this thing for 2 minutes already, actually. Excuse me. So we'll do some heals. There we go. Yeah, that guy's going down. I was gonna say his health is plummeting. There we go. I don't want to use my suppression quite yet because it looks like my teammate is actually doing okay. And I was saving the heal until we were at a little bit more opportune of a time to actually lay into that player. There we go. Alright, we'll hit him again. We'll give this Mercury some love because I love Mercuries. Oh, and that's time. Well, anyway, there's the tip. Do with it what you will. I wish I could have shown you a little bit better. We'll try to do some future videos with that. Yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by and checking it out. Hopefully this video was interesting to you, even though it was a train wreck before and then this random one. I just wanted to get something up for you guys to share with you. So anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day.